Hi.
Hi everyone.
So it's Friday again.
Yeah, and we're having our weekly report.
Okay, what shall we talk about today, by the way?
About new cryptocurrencies, about European currencies, fiat currencies.
And a few pleasant but very significant achievements for the world of crypto on a state level.
Yeah, and some companies are doing great, are they?
Yep, they are indeed.
Okay.
And finally,
What
a
else?
little review on gold and a little review
very
on
well.
silver. No?
Okay, yep.
Tiny but positive and significant news are coming into the world of crypto from
Cheer me up.
Michael. Sorry?
Cheer me up.
Yeah. So coming from Mike Novogratz. Do you have an idea who's the guy?
Galaxy Digital Head.
True. And so the guy was skeptical for a few months about the future of crypto, but suddenly he announced his opinion that this is just the beginning of a very huge rise and that big changes are about to happen in the world of crypto, particularly the Bitcoin price will fluctuate, or was better to say rise, from 3,000 USD to 6,000 USD, which is just really a huge jump.
Just twice as much. Well, let's hope for that. But so far, Bitcoin is hitting its year's minimum, and it may go even as low as 3,200 USD.
Like we always say, this is the most righteous moment to enter the market.
So speaking about this intersection of the real and the crypto world, the Wyoming state in the USA actually decided that cryptocurrency is just the same money. So they will just regard it as conventional money.
Like me and Catherine told you just a couple of months ago, there were rumors that Iran is going to...
Oh yeah.
Just remember that, our early episodes of analytics. So he was going to establish its own cryptocurrency, and so now it has happened. So the postponed launch happened on the 4th of February. Although, like they warned, like they predicted, this is not an open market currency. The new currency is called Paymon. No idea how does it connect it to Iran, but nevertheless, it is the mission of the currency is 1 billion items, and you know the funniest thing that it is guaranteed with gold reserves, which pretty much differentiates it from other cryptocurrencies. The point is that this currency is going to be used for payments between institutional organizations, governmental organizations. Iran government is against free trade of cryptocurrencies in the country, and so if citizens just want to trade, so this is up for them to decide.
This is why in LH Crypto, with some accounts, you don't need to identify yourself. So whether you're from Iran, from China, from anywhere in the world, we won't know.
Right, just stay connected to the World Wide Web. Same news coming from Saudi Arabia and United Arab Emirates, which have launched their another cryptocurrency for transactions between these two states.
Well, people say that it's not about entertainment, it's more about just trying to avoid the American sanctions. Euro has hit its new 2-week low minimum, and they are like bracing up for even worse. Analysts say that it may be caused by the state of economy in Germany, in Spain. So in Germany, the industrial output dropped by 0.4%, which is not that much, but
shocking.
Still, yeah. They thought it would be rising, but it actually dropped. And in Spain, it dropped. It was expected, but still, it was 3 times worse than expected. So they thought it would drop only by 2%, while it dropped by 6%. Ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah, and no good news from Great Britain either. Brexit is coming, and the British pound is going down, and the Bank of England is really pessimistic about the future of this Brexit, and they keep their policies the same, but they actually released new forecasts that are more pessimistic. They say that Brexit caused even more damage than they had expected. So, yeah, and from Australia, no good news.
After just a period of really huge fluctuations of Euro USD currency pair, now we experience just a very beautiful and a very good looking downwards slide of Euro USD currency pair. It's all because of those meetings between between officials of United States and officials of China, who seemed finally
to some sort of
finally step on the route of peace,
friendship.
On the route of friendship, and so they've arranged that's going to happen a meeting in February, if I'm not mistaken, in late February, where the final agreement on the tariffs, on the new conditions of trade will be signed. And this is just the news which we learned on between the 1st and 2nd of February, and since then, United States USD is just getting stronger and stronger.
Still, a strong dollar means that gold is going down from 1,326 to only 1,300. So analysts advise putting the money away from gold to some industrious metals and maybe to silver.
The Invest in Heaven blog, just a place where a source of just some fresh investing ideas. And so it implies that currently the silver is going through just the same situation that it was about 3 years ago in December 2015, when just due to several circumstances, the price of ounce jumped sharply. It just was true rally, as they call it on the market, and then it declined from year to year, just as straight as now Euro does to USD. So he implies that the price at which the market is now fluctuating, about 15.75 per USD per ounce, is a decision-making point between bulls and bears, and so whoever overtakes in the bottom in the near just a couple of days will win for another just really huge and very unexpectedly sharp rally. Morgan Stanley analyst Kathy Huberty, I think it's she.
That's great.
Yep, that's absolutely great. So her intuition says that the shares of world-known company Apple are going to steadily rise per 27% in 2019. So this is quite a challenging situation and quite a daring forecast, because just as we all know, shares of Apple were going down since summer. The last financial results for the previous week demonstrated the rise of incomes, the rise of their operating results, and thus shares jumped 7%, but it's just only the beginning. And despite the diminishing sales in Europe and China, analytics are really optimistic on Apple, because they suddenly remember that Apple is not only about phones. It's also about personal computers, and just think that personal computers and accessories and the sales of them rise 9% and 33% respectively, which is quite a number, And the last safe bay they believe is the service. Apple is trying to become not only the manufacturer company but also a service company who delivers the service of entertainment, and so analysts believe that their streaming service on the base of Apple TV and iPhone technologies, and So it's going to be the most profitable asset and the most profitable section of the business in the years to come. Well, just a
Are
brief.
they going to put Netflix off the throne?
Netflix, but perhaps if they would never tell until the very launch of the platform. But what we know for now, and this is, I believe, the fact which makes everyone optimistic, they signed a contract with legendary Oprah Winfrey, and she's going to create content, to generate content for Apple TV, which means a lot. So guys, we wish you all wonderful Friday and wonderful weekends, and so see you next week, which we believe and we hope, and so let it be so. We will be much less depressive than this one and much more lucrative on positive events and market moving events. Right. So cheers.